Hi, this year I'm taking part in Spookathon throughout October, which is the 15th to the 21st of October, so I'm technically a day late starting. But the idea is to read books that fall into certain categories. I've picked 5 books to read this week, which I usually read about 3 or 4 books a week, so should be okay. I am halfway through watching The House on Haunted Hill, so we'll see how much reading I actually manage to do because, oh my god, really loving it. Okay, so the first book is a thriller. So I decided to read Alikom, which is by Rio Yours. This is about a group of people who go to an island somewhere, and the idea is that they're all going to be taking part in a community that's outside of how people normally live now. It's all supposed to be very spiritual and healing, but things aren't as they seem. It's a little bit dark, a little bit twisted. And I don't know, the last year I've been really into books about cults, so I think this might be quite a good read. And this one was sent to me by Titan Books. The next pick was because you have to have a book with purple on the cover. So I picked Because You Love to Hate Me, which is an anthology by 13 booktubers and 13 well-known YA writers. I actually bought this because Read by Zoe took part in it. I think it was last year or the year before, but I haven't read it yet. So thought I'd give that a go. And it's short stories about villains from fairy tales, so quite interesting reading that one. The third book has to be a book that is in a different time period, so I've picked another book that was sent by Titan. This isn't sponsored, by the way, they've just sent me some books and they look really good, so I'm reading them. I believe this is set in the 30s or 40s in England. It's called The Secrets of Draycliffe Grange School. The fourth book had to have a spooky word in the title, so I picked City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab, which I've been really looking forward to reading. This cover is so beautiful. Look at that, how beautiful is that cover? So City of Ghosts is about a girl called Cass who can pull back the veil that separates the living from the dead. Her parents start hosting a TV show about the world's most haunted places and head off to Edinburgh. And she meets a girl who shares her gift. Oh, well, yes, Edinburgh I would imagine would be quite haunted. And the final book had to be a book with pictures, and since I'm going to try and read 5 books in 6 days, and some of them are quite big books, I thought I would pick a graphic novel. I thought that might help me get through them a lot faster. This one is called Witches. This is the first volume, about a family who move to a remote town in New Hampshire, and they've had some sort of tragedy in the family. And they're hoping to get over it, but then there's something evil lurking in the woods where they've moved to, and it's gonna get them. So yeah, quite like the style of the drawings. They're quite colourful. That was my Spookathon TBR. Let me know in the comments or on Instagram if you're going to be taking part in Spookathon this year and what you'll be reading. At the end of this, I will probably post a vlog video of my reading progress throughout this challenge. As I said, I'm not sure how the challenge is going to go because I've got 4 days of work and Netflix to catch up on, so we shall see. Sorry, my lighting's a bit weird in here today. Weather's a bit rubbish, surprisingly, being Wales and nearly winter. Thanks for watching, and I hope you subscribe and give me a thumbs up for this video. Bye! And I was holding that in front of the light because that was clever. As always, Sarah the budgie is trying to get involved.